Sissy, stop! Put your phone down, put it on silent! Hey, why did I give you your phone? Kan het gaan? Ja, laat het. Kan het gaan? Ja, laat het. Ding, 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 ding.
Hello.
Hola! How you doing, our people? Welcome to centTWINZ TV.
Yes, guys.
Oh, hashtag notification gang. We got mad love for
We
y'all.
love you guys. Thank you so much for always commenting, liking,
Yeah.
sharing, yonking to the whole shebang. Guys, so today,
Yes.
oh wait, before I get to what we're going to talk about, right?
Yeah.
We had this magnetic lashes
Oh.
that we were attempting to put on because we did our own makeup. But, so I tried on Millie. So just in case, disclaimer, it falls off. We had a
Please.
very difficult
It
time.
cannot fall off. That would be so embarrassing. But I've got
The worst thing with me is that Millie could not put it on. So she ended up taking out the magnets and then just doing them like, you know,
With
like
glue.
the glue, yeah. So like strip lashes, she basically just put glue in it and put it on me. So mine might not have volume like hers does, but yeah, it's because
no. Listen, these magnetic lashes must be destroyed. Anyway,
Alright,
let's
so-
get into it. In English.
So basically, guys, Tina, when we grew up, okay, we grew up Christian, we're still Christian, and we forever going to be Christian. But we were taught in church that sex before marriage is a sin. And so that is some of the principles that we sort of lived by.
Yeah.
You know, we tried to live by for Why are you laughing?
Why can't I laugh? You
Oh,
laugh
okay.
too.
So basically, yeah, and I remember, you know, being in school.
Stop with this girl.
I remember being in school, right?
Yeah.
Either primary or high school, I don't know, but it was just like the sex for me was like a no-go area, and
Yeah.
you know, you always have that friend who just like does
They
everything.
them doing it, and they them
you know?
doing it even in primary.
Yeah, and you're thinking, wow, who does
What's
that
wrong
in
with
primary
you?
school? But yeah, so those are the principles that we grew up in. I
Yeah.
still strongly believe that. Trust me,
Yeah.
when people come and ask me for advice, I do believe it's a covenant that you really need to wait for your husband for. But you know, people always say we live in different time zone. You know?
Yeah, and
things
I
are a
think,
bit
you know,
different now.
yeah.
even though the word of God doesn't change, but you know, people.
Yeah,
People
and
do
I
what they
think
wanna do.
really, if you can put religion aside and you can put culture and you can put what your parents tell you or what your pastors or your leaders tell you, at the end of the day, each and every person makes their own decisions.
True, yeah.
Which is this thing called life. Everybody has their own journey and everybody decides
It's
what they
true.
want to do. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you can get somebody who's like, okay, no, I didn't have sex before marriage, but this person was like a liar or, you know, or a murderer or whatever. That doesn't make you a better person because of one thing that you did. But also what I realized when it comes to that, it's not always like what Ino said, it's not always backed up by religion. You see, with
Some people make a decision to say,
celibacy or
and you find which they don't have biblical principles that are supporting that. With us, it was that. But
Yeah.
I'm saying some people, they just make a decision. They just don't want to give it up to
Yeah.
anybody.
and some people, sex means absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Like whether it happens when I'm married, whether it happens with a boyfriend or boyfriend,
They
or,
feel good.
it
Maybe
doesn't
when
matter.
the
It's a-
relationship is strong enough with someone, they
Yes,
feel
it's
okay.
like a step in the relationship.
Yeah, it's a step. It's just like we just in a point in a relationship where we want to take things to the next level, and they
Yeah.
feel like that's a time to introduce sex. Can I share my perspective, right?
Okay.
For me, what I believe, with sex, I believe that, okay, I did say it's a covenant, but I believe like it's a soul tie. What that means is that I believe that two souls become one. So the souls are tying together. Okay.
Yeah.
So sex for me, it's actually a symbol of marriage itself. I'm not talking about putting in the ring. I feel like it's two people coming
alone
together.
is marriage.
Sex alone is marriage. I believe that somehow you connect.
Yeah.
You know, your souls, your spirit connects you. at that moment you become one.
Yeah.
You know, that's how deep it is for me.
Yeah. And
What,
you see,
and you? What's your perspective?
I think what stood out for me, what you said, it's deep for you. That's what I was saying previously. Like, for some people, sex ain't that deep. Do you know what I mean? It's just something that happens in a relationship when two people love each other and they've agreed that let's consummate our relationship, our marriage, our friendship, whatever. I mean, there's something called casual sex. Did you know that? People actually have sex without being in a relationship.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like, I actually, I know, right? Like this, someone that I met, like, you know, she told me she, like, sleeps with a friend. Yeah.
And, okay, guys, it's all about, so we would like you guys to share with us what some of your experiences are.
I didn't say what my perspective is.
Yeah, I asked you.
Yeah, so my perspective, so this is my perspective. My perspective is that I feel like women have been taught and women are being told to hold themselves, you know, to be, whether you abstain or you are celibate or whatever, but it seems like that same rule does not apply to men. And that's my problem. It's like, okay, so I'm holding myself for you, while as you come going around, getting your experience on, you know what I mean? And at the same time, and then when you want to get married, and you want to get married to somebody that has no experience or whatever, and that's what I have a problem with. You know what I mean? It's like, why does
this value? There's this. How can I say? They put value to a woman who's a virgin, but nobody speaks about a man.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
In fact, is it even a question that applies to men? Say virginity, like virginity goes with female.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So that for me, I find it so weird, and I feel like even parents are very strict on their girl kids when it comes to sexual conversations and all these things. Because boys is like pregnant, boys is like boys will be boys. You know what I mean? When they have sex, good, you're a man, good for you, boy.
You're supposed to.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think for me, you know, the conversation should be both ways. And you know, I mean, this vlog, honestly, guys, is really about a conversation. It's not about what we think or what we did or what we did not do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why we're not even going into it personally to tell you how we decided to do it. But
I still remember, Sissy, just to remind you, I still remember, guys, before we turned 21, we had told ourselves to want to be 21-year-old virgins. And there were different... levels and targets, but the first one was like, okay, you want to finish school, wait, hold on, want to finish school first, right? Because you know, in school, people in high school, some people have sex 5. Then we finished school, then we like want to be 21-year-old virgin, and that was like the next target. Then the next target was like, I want to get married a virgin, you know.
So it doesn't matter which target we reached or did not reach. That doesn't matter right now. What matters is what you think, because I think it's like a conversation.
It is a conversation. Do you think it's even possible? Because I believe, Guti, we're open for discussion. Don't feel like we're gonna judge you or anything. But for
girls,
me,
boys,
what do you feel? Do you feel,
nobody.
Guti, you don't care, you know, whether get married a virgin or not? Do you care that you need to wait? Do you care that it's something precious? You know, you can be either male or female. What are your thoughts? What do you want to do? Or what did you want to do when you were a little girl or a little boy?
Yeah, you know, I mean, you don't have to go like really personal about it and tell us, oh, no, you know, I got married a virgin or I broke my virginity after 21. It doesn't matter. We want to know what you believe in. Because sometimes, just because you believe in something doesn't mean you don't do it. Doesn't mean you don't did it.
Ain't nobody believing that. We know people say things, but they don't do what they're saying. Okay, that's the problem. People believe in things, but they don't practice.
And
what
tell
they
us,
believe
is it from your religion or from your parents, from your leaders, from
or is it personal?
Aunts,
yourself,
uncles, or you made a decision yourself?
Yes.
You know, we live in a time and age where people are so independent when it comes to their thoughts, their decisions, their lives. People are taking charge.
Decision making.
Yeah, people are taking charge. Like, no, this is my life. Yes, I grew up this religion, but I'm deciding to do this. So we in that sort of generation.
Yeah, we are. And also, I think, to be honest with you, yeah, for me, I felt like my husband is gonna love me more if I was a virgin. No, man, growing up, you understand? Like,
I know, I get it.
I felt
it's just a thing.
It's for me. I felt like it's gonna
value me more.
You know,
you see, but with me at the same time, my question was always like, but
What am I gonna value?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I ain't sitting here waiting for you now. You know what I mean? It's like, what are you doing? And at the time, remember, at the time you're choosing to abstain, you probably have not even met your significant other or your future husband.
And you're saving yourself.
And then you meet them. For me, it's
guys,
like,
my hair is so itchy today. I don't know why. I'm sorry, Sissy.
wash day loading.
No, I washed my hair today. Actually, I conditioned my hair. I didn't condition my hair. No, what I wanted to say before I put on the wig, of course. But what did I want to say? Oh no,
She's like, guys.
No, but I had something really, really, really important to say, and I don't know why I forgot.
Okay, so we were talking about you haven't met your future husband yet, and then before you meet them, that is your personal choice to be celibate. Then you hope that person's gonna.
I remembered.
It worked.
So what I wanted to say, right? Again. Oh yes, a concern. Something that was my concern. Don't judge me. My concern was, okay, so if I don't have experience, what's going to happen when I'm married? It was my concern to say, even though I thought my husband would value me when I'm a virgin, I felt like my husband would be worried if I don't know what to do when it comes to us making love. I felt like, what's going to happen is going to think, oh my word, why did I marry this girl?
Your lash is like...
You put this lash in. You understand? Like, I had a concern with my husband's going to be like, why would you say you don't know what you're doing? Because I felt like, in my head, sex is supposed to be a beautiful thing, and
we're
supposed
to
enjoy it. Yes. Hang on, we're supposed to enjoy it. So how am I gonna enjoy it if I don't know what I'm doing? Or
also, here's another thing. Then you meet somebody who's been holding yourself, and you see they got a whole lot of experience. Where did you learn that from? When someone comes to you and they say, "I have slept with nobody. I have been a virgin," and the next thing, child, they're going 360 degrees, and you're like, where did you learn that? I thought you said you don't got no experience.
And now you tell me what to do. How do you know?
Last note,
okay.
guys. Last note. How do you?
I just realized something. I forgot to put
another thing, guys.
I forgot to put highlighter on my nose, so my nose might look a bit.
Guys, here's another thing, right? With women, we can't lie and say, listen, I'm a virgin or whatever. But with men, you can't tell. So that's why I feel, sorry guys, I'm not even being sexist to all our male subscribers, but I feel like how else can you tell? I have to take your word for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't tell, unless of course I'm judging you by the experience.
Can I ask a question? I hope, guys, can I ask a question, right? If maybe you're not interested in answering all the other questions. Is it a discussion that you have when you date someone or when you want to marry someone?
How long do you wait to have that conversation?
Do you have the conversation about, are you a virgin? Did you wait? How many people did you sleep with? Do you understand? Isn't it a conversation that people have? I never had the conversation.
Yeah.
Oh, I told my husband.
No, I think, listen, I feel like you must always, whoever you date, you must always have the conversation. How do you not have the conversation? Because first and foremost, you have to have the conversation about, are we going to
Did you
be...
see when I was questioning myself how my face changed?
Because you need to have the conversation, are we abstaining? Or when are we planning to do the dance?
No. What I mean...
You have conversations around sex.
That's what you mean. No. What I mean is, when you date someone, do you have conversations about their previous sexual experience?
You need to know. That's what I'm saying. I have to take your word for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna... No. You cannot. For me, that's me.
I think it's
you
enough.
cannot.
Let us
you
know
need
if you
to
want
know
a part 2 of this, guys. How deep do you want this conversation to go?
But for me, I feel like it's a learning platform.
Like,
so we're talking over each other, but I feel like it's a conversation that you need to have when you're single, when you're married, when you're abstaining, when you're celibate, because it will come up as long as you will be in any sort of relationship. The topic around sex, sexuality, or whatever is going to come up. And for me, I feel like those days are gone where these conversations are uncomfortable.
Yeah. No,
we need to have these conversations.
They're important.
It's like our parents who had conversations with us only when you're pregnant. It's like, oh, you're having sex? Okay, let's talk about sex. I'm like, no. We're supposed to talk about it before.
Yeah. Okay. Do you know what I mean?
So, guys,
it's not that deep anymore. Seriously, like, yeah, let's chat about it. You know, maybe, I mean, we there's parts that we left out and that you really just think with the important. Please comment down below, like the video. Please, if you're a new person watching the video, be sure to subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, we love you lots. For myself, Millicent Mashile,
and myself, Innocent Sadiq.
Adios.
Cheers to it. Cheers to it.
Mwah.